Hi guys, Gruttz here, and we are back on the DozaCraft server, and today we're going to finish the elevator. I'm recording this episode straight after the last one, so let's get on with it. So what I want to do is I want to make some changes. I want to take that button out and have pressure plates instead. And I know that's asking for trouble because by the time you get in, turn around, try to line yourself up, and then up you go. How much of a delay you're going to have to do. So what I want to do is, I've got an idea and I've tested in single player and this works. And I'd like to give it a shot on a multiplayer server and see if it works. But I want to be able to run in here and just do that. And I'll go up. Now this, I don't know if it's going to work, but if it does, it'll be brilliant. And again at the top, I don't really want buttons at the top either. I'd love to know why I take that damage halfway up. Every so often. I'll have to look into that a bit more. But again, I'd like to have pressure plates here. And that's going to be easy enough to change out. But it'll not be there. It'll be here. Just because I don't want... If you put the pressure plates here, you would have to knock that block out there to put the redstone on. And I don't want to be that visible, so I'm going to put it here. So basically you'll come running in and hit the pressure plates, which will bring these out. So that'll be easy enough to do. I'll just run the redstone up underneath, then around the back. So we know this side's going to be easy enough. But the bottom, that's a different thing altogether. So, one of the things I am wanting to do is I definitely need a block here that, I'm going to say button, but not button, pressure plate. When the pressure plate's activated, this block's going to come up to here in the same timing of that. So that's one thing definitely want to do. So let's take that out, and straight away we'll just get some wood in there. That's going to be there no matter what. So we'll place a piston there and a block there. So what we need to do now is when you do that, this block's going to come up. Now in my design, the other thing I've got changed is I have glowstone on either side on sticky pistons, sort of facing that way, then the glowstone on there. Glowstone. Woo. Glowstone. There we go. Right. Let's take that. So this is the idea I had. I've never seen anyone do this before. But I cannot have glowstone there because that block gets powered. If I just knock this out, you'll see. See the redstone dust there. So I want glowstone here, which means I'm going to have a piston there. Let's just take these out so I can see from below. Then glowstone dust there. And then if I put this block back, yep, that's fine. And then here, it's this block and this block that get the power. This one doesn't. So, on this one, I'm going to have the glowstone there. Now, the idea I had was, I run in here and say I've ran there. These pistons will push at the same time. And in theory, it should set us in the middle. Or as near as damn it to the middle. Once they've retracted again, this is going to push up and then the piston tape here is just going to carry it up. In theory. So we want rid of that, and I want me pressure plates instead. And the pressure plates are going to go there. Don't need that anymore. Got glowstone dust there. So to use it, you're just going to run straight in, and it's going to shift you there, pop you up, and then the pistons are going to take you up. I haven't really give a whole lot of thought about the wiring for this though. All sounds great in theory. It might not work. It did on single player, but that doesn't mean it's going to a multiplayer. So I'm going to want a block under these pistons, and I'm just going to run a torch tower on this. Hopefully that shouldn't interfere with anything. The reason I always sound so it shouldn't, I hope it doesn't, is because when I design these things I never seem to end up with the same thing twice. Let's get rid of this for now. Like I say, that was just temporary anyway, so I'll take that out. I'll get the torch tower in that I need. So that's that glowstone pushed out at the minute. So I want it retracted, so I'm going to need that torch tower to there. And we'll do the same on this side. It's not going to work exactly right. So if I push that one back there, there we go, but that's just quick pulsed, hasn't it? Right. So that's going to be the two inputs. Let's change this out for a proper block as well. No, not yet. Right, great. So the other place that we need to wire up is these two blocks here, are the ones with the pressure plate. So if I put this here, and the wiring for this is very straightforward. Alright, so pressure plate's gonna activate that. Now nope. Sorry, my mouse is messing up, so every so often I'll just get things I don't want. Yeah, so the stand on the pressure plate, that's going to power that. Now I'm going to run this back over. Eventually it'll run into these, and that'll go from this direction. But the other thing we are going to need is a monostable circuit. So put that there. Which means we are going to need repeaters, and this is going to determine how long you've got before everything sort of pushes you into place and everything. So I'm going to run this on 3 repeaters, full delay. Stick a block there and a block there. So hopefully that should wire up them. Right, so if you run into the corner now, it centers you. It never seems to be exactly centered. It's always slightly off, but hopefully it's enough. So next thing we need to do is get this piston to come up as well. Yeah. So we're going to need dust and blocks. So we'll take it from here. Get rid of that. I think I'm going to need to... No. I need to bring the power out of here. No. It's going to have to be higher, isn't it? The torch itself. Let's have a think. Let's change this a bit. If I put this one here and then put that one there instead. Now that will allow us to take a non-powered signal. That's better. And if we get them in there, yep, that's as a blob, so I can't see any reason why that shouldn't do it. So if I run to the center, that's it, centered then pushed up. Nice. I don't know if that's too quick. We'll find out. And then the next part we need is we need that wired into here. It's a little bit dark down here. Get some torches on the ground. That one, we'll have one there. That should be alright. So yeah, we need to run power into there. So that'll have to be a repeater. Yeah. Do I want a delay on it? I believe so. May have to come and change that. So this is going to come, power will come down. These are both going to run through the same delay to center here. Then another 8 ticks later, this is going to activate. Yeah, I do want that on 4 ticks because there's 4 tick for that pushing up, so I need the 4 tick at least on that. May need another repeater in here, but we'll see. So now when you step on this, that looks close. Let's have a bite to eat. Chicken. Let's try this. Failed. Now why did that go wrong? I think that's coming out at the wrong time. That may need a little bit more delay on it. Although it did work that time. Anyway, that gives you an idea of what I'm wanting it to do. Actually, let's wire this in. Like I said, this bit is the easier bit. So I've got my silk touch here. So we'll just dig out this way, like so. And this one we just need to wire through. I don't believe I'm going to need any delay or anything. I think what I will do though is I'll drop that one down, just an extra block like that, just in case I decide to do any type of design in here, it's easier to block across there and hide it. So, can I make these? Yeah. So let's have a couple of these. Get this back in. Stick a torch in there. Don't want anything spawning in there. Knock this one out. And put them there. So you should be able to just run on him. Ooh. A little bit of a delay there. And there's nothing you can do about these things sort of setting themselves away. I'm wondering if I need to put a little bit more delay on this top one pushing us out. No, it should be okay. It's what, 1, 2 ticks later, so there's no difference from the rest of it. I think what I'm experiencing, the problems I'm getting at the minute, is purely down to server lag. I need to change all that stone there out for glass though, because I'm taking damage on the way up because of it. And I think that's why I'm getting knocked down as well. Give us 1 sec, I'm going to change that out for glass, and then we'll try it again. Now close this whole top section in. I'm still having issues with it, but as you can see, I've got the glass up here. I dug the whole thing out all the way up to the top, so I can say go all the way up now. I'm still taking a hit every so often. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I think I'm putting that down to server lag. Unfortunately, multiplayer servers, especially if you're in the UK connecting to a US server, you get lag and these things are never going to work properly. I think what I'd like to do is, I've got a bit of footage from the creative single player world where I made one of these. It's a lot taller than this one, so I think I'll put this in now just to show it in action in a single player type of world, and you get an idea of how it works. Alright, so as you see by that footage there, it never glitches out when you're in single player, so it is 100% user friendly in single player, but multiplayer, if you've got a bad connection to the server, a bad computer or anything, I wouldn't really recommend it. It's very hit and missy, but it's still sort of 9 out of 10 times it'll work. So I'll still use it and I'm still happy with it. Anyway, I think I'll end this episode here. Not sure what I'm doing the next episode, but we'll see when we get there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. See ya.